Federation versus Freedom by Babasaheb Ambedkar. 6.3 Part 2. Is this responsibility real? My answer is in the negative. I will give you my reasons. Firstly, the field of responsibility, besides being limited, is net a free field of activity for ministers. To realize how fettered this limited field of responsibility is, we must note certain restraints which have been imposed upon the powers of the ministers when acting in the field of responsibility. The first set of restraints imposed upon the authority of the ministers when acting in the field of responsibility arises from what are called the special responsibility of the Governor General. There exists another set of restraints on the authority of the ministers while exercising the governmental authority in respect to transferred subjects. To understand this, you must understand one special feature of the federal constitution. The Constitution classifies subjects from the standpoint of governmental authority, and that this classification has resulted in that division of subjects which, for brevity's sake, may be designated as transferred and reserved. The Constitution does not stop here. It goes further and proceeds to divide the category of transferred subjects into two classes. One, the subjects over which the minister's governmental authority carries with it administrative control, and two, subjects over which the governmental authority of ministers does not carry with it administrative control. As an illustration of this clarification may be mentioned the case of railways. Railways are a transferred subject. The governmental authority of the ministers extends to railways. But the ministers have no right to exercise any administrative control over the railways. The administrative control of the railways is vested in what is called the Railway Authority. The distinction between governmental authority with administrative control and governmental authority without administrative control is not a distinction without difference. On the other hand, the difference between the two positions is very clear. That difference is made clear in subclause 2 of section 181 in the matter of railways. That distinction is the distinction between authority to lay down a policy and a competency to act on it. It is for those who plead for this federation to say whether there is a reality of responsibility in a scheme of government where there is a divorce between competence to act and authority to lay down policy. The end.